nothing you could do could make me untrue to my God.
My God, nothing you could buy can make me tell a lie from my God. My God. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of JR's Motown Life. I am back with a new video. This feels so good, as you guys can hear. I came in with Mary Wells. My God. This song was released on March 14th, 1964. It reached number one on the R&B charts, and it reached number one on the Hot 100. It also was the first big smash for Motown in the UK, to be honest with you. This song was produced and written by Smokey Robinson. Now, Smokey Robinson was really the producer and that created the sound for Mary Wells, because a lot of people don't know Mary Wells was the queen of Motown before Diana. Let's just keep that real for what it is. Well, you know what? I'm going to give it to Claudette, but Mary Wells was the first solo female at Motown. So he created her sound. So he was into calypso music, and definitely Harry Belafonte was kind of like the sound of the time. So he wanted to make Mary Wells kind of the calypso queen of Motown, if you want to say that. And so the songs that he gave her were like Two Lovers and You Beat Me to the Punch, and those type of songs had that really calypso type of inspiration to it. So it was like that was Mary Wells' sound. But by 1963, 1964, the sound was definitely changing from that thickness of R&B going into the pop world. And that's what Smokey wanted to do for Mary Wells. And in the beginning, she was a little reluctant to do it because she was so comfortable and really loving the sound that she had, and she got hits from it, you know what I mean? But Smokey was like, it was time for a change, and I think it was really, really brilliant. But she was reluctant to do it, but she actually did it. And listen, history was made, but there was a lot of things that went on behind the scenes when creating this song, for real. So starting it off, the Funk Brothers had a problem with the intro of this record, and it was like they were going all day with it, and they just could not get it right. And one thing about Motown, if you paid for your session, you had to use the session and use it very wisely. And the guys literally had like 30 minutes left, and they just could not get it. And they was like, you know what? We don't care anymore. So what they did, they said they were gonna just incorporate the Canadian Sunset by Eddie Haywood, and they was just like, whatever. They just like, we're gonna do that, and that's just what's gonna be it. You know what I mean? Because they were jazz musicians, so they was like, oh, ain't nobody gonna expect this, and this 1-2 that we're doing now, ain't nobody gonna expect it. And then they really didn't believe in the song. They was like, oh, the song is whatever, and they thought the song was gonna be trash. Little what they thought. Smokey and them was like, no, 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 we don't think so. And they used it, and we got what we got. You know what I mean? And the ending of the song where Mary Wells is like, must have found man could take my hands to my God, or how did she do it at the end? I'm thinking of the beginning. I'm sorry, y'all. She's the beginning at the end where she's nothing you can say could tear me away from my God. Like, she did that. She was just joking, and she loved Mae West, and she was like, I'm just gonna joke and do this. And Smokey and it was like, no, 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 keep going. We gonna keep it. So when you're hearing the fade out, you're hearing her do that, and it was in a joking way, but it made the record because it fit the record. You know what I mean? So those were kind of like the things that were kind of going on behind the scenes to make this record. But the Dante some background on the song. The kind of key players that you kind of know of the Funk Brothers that you kind of know is Ed Van Dyke. He played the keys. James Jamerson is playing the bass. You had Paul Reiser that played the trombone, and you had Ben Benjamin that played the drums. It was other people that played on it, but those are kind of the main players that you know, for real, for real. But so many people covered this. Over like 20 people have covered it. Aretha actually covered it in 1964 when she was with Columbia Records. Sister Sledge covered it in 1982. And we all know in 1992, Sister Act, they really did it. And those are kind of the notable covers that everybody kind of know of My Guy. But this is just Mary Wells' biggest hit. Unfortunately, this was her last big hit at Motown. Unfortunately, she, left Motown to go to another label thinking it would be better. In reality, it wasn't. And definitely with the things at Motown that Barry had in them contracts, that a lot of them, once they left, you didn't really reach the success that you had at Motown. But when you think of Motown songs, Mary Wells, My Guy is one of the songs that you would sing, and I thought it's a great song. As y'all can see, my shirt, I went to the Motown Museum, and it was just amazing. So I felt like I wanted to wear the hat and wear the shirt. But JR's Motown Life will continue. This was a great episode. Hope you guys learned a lot, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Peace.